I wanted to kind of get a feel of your next step, because this is an evolution for you, obviously.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, there is a large segment of our society who are starved for entertainment that also really touches us on a soul level, that challenges us intellectually, that challenges us emotionally. And it is really my goal to create art that does that. And as a solo performer, I can only reach so many people because I have to travel with that performance everywhere it goes. But when I create ensemble works that I'm not necessarily performing in, that work can travel to cities and stay in cities when I'm not there. So that's one evolution of my career. Likewise, if I put my solo play on film and we get it broadcast on TV or in DVD form, people can buy it and share it at school, share it with their families, with their friends. And so one of the next steps is that we're actually making a DVD of Through the Night. We're going to be shooting it in front of 700 young black boys, and that's going to be a DVD that we're editing and interslicing with, you know, some of their personal stories and how the work has affected them. And so my goal is to use the work that I'm creating in the theater, sometimes me performing, sometimes with ensembles, but also to really break in more into film and TV.
The other question I had, because maybe because I've only seen In the Night, and I saw excerpts of Emergency and went online and pulled them up. There is an Afrocentric flavor to your work.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I love and I celebrate the beauty of the African American cultural legacy. I write and view the world from that lens. I think I even perform from that lens. I said in my author notes for this piece that as we stand on the precipice of a second Harlem Renaissance, this work is very consciously drawing from aspects of the Harlem Renaissance, where through various media, dance, music, the spoken word, the visual arts, artists gathered to make sense of the senseless, you know, to reclaim, to redefine, to affirm, to celebrate who we are. And likewise, the issues have changed because the time has changed, but in many ways there are still issues of disenfranchisement in our community. There are some of us who are doing extremely well, and the vast majority who are still in our inner cities and without hope or financially, economically challenged. And so this work is looking into some of those issues, the same way the work of the Harlem Renaissance did, using the same forms, but ultimately telling the story that, you know, we can be more, we can be better. And speaking of my aesthetic being Afrocentric, you know, a history of being disenfranchised and having to overcome have caused the personal and the political to be inextricably linked, right? You can't really talk about a personal overcoming without seeing it in the frame of what's going on in the larger society and how I think we view the world as black people. Also, there's a sense that one can speak passionately a truth to create possibility in the masses, which is what our great speech makers in moments of protest, I have a dream, you know, or our pastors do on Sunday services. And so in this work, you will see a character really boldly speak a statement about the state of a community in her dialogue with another character. And it's a very conscious, chosen moment.